vast forests, bitter cold, tiny towns isolated by hundreds of miles. Since statehood, disappearances across this landscape have bewildered investigators and haunted families. Why do so many people vanish in Alaska's most remote region? And what's really happening inside the so-called Alaskan Triangle? The truth isn't just about myths, it's stranger, and sometimes even more human, than you might expect. The Alaskan Triangle. Stories swirl where wilderness, weather, and human choices collide. The Alaskan Triangle covers much of the state, commonly marked by lines linking Anchorage, Juneau, and Utqiagvik. It's not an official boundary, but those who study missing person cases find this zone records an unusually high number of vanishings, extreme cold, shifting weather, the sheer size of the land, and a large number of visitors all contribute. The wilderness isn't just a backdrop here, it's an active character. But can geography alone explain the scale of unsolved cases? Alaska's landscape is as dangerous as it is beautiful. Thick brush and muskeg bogs swallow footprints, glacial crevasses and avalanche chutes cut off travel. In winter, hypothermia can take hold in minutes. In spring thaw, rivers rise fast, erasing trails and floodplains. Search and rescue becomes a race against freezing temperatures, darkness and melting snow, each challenge making rescue less likely with every passing hour. An experienced hiker checks in at a popular trailhead. As weather moves in, the phone signal drops. Hours pass. A backpack and jacket are found, but not the hiker. Searchers follow faint prints into impenetrable alder. Terrain grows riskier as time ticks by. Hypothermia, a rolled ankle. Or a sudden medical crisis, all possible. But sometimes there's an unexplained detail, sightings off route, or evidence of another person's presence never surfaced in witness interviews.
We expected a search, not a forever unanswered question. No closure, just waiting.
Far-flung bush plains are Alaska's lifeline, but storms blow up fast. Radar fails to cover low terrain, and searchers sometimes find nothing, not even a wing. Many crashes are fast and fatal, but in some cases, last radio contacts, missing Mayday calls, and incomplete flight logs hint at deeper mysteries. For families, the lack of closure is haunting. Alaska aviation remains among American aviation's most hazardous. Every year on the date, we wait for a call. Tourists, truckers, and locals drive hours without a gas station or cell coverage. Some vehicles are found abandoned, keys inside, no sign of the driver. Boot prints trail off into brush. Theories range from car trouble to voluntary walkaway to foul play. Often, cold snaps or wildlife finish the story. But unexplained cases keep families hoping for new evidence.
We check every lead. Some stories just stop. No witnesses, no cameras.
For loved ones left behind, every missing person is a lifelong ache. Local communities host candlelight vigils, walk search lines, and share knowledge passed through generations. In recent years, some have returned home, rescued after days by SAR teams using new technology. But most stories remain unresolved. For those who beat the odds, survival means resourcefulness, signaling devices, and often, local advice. Stay put, stay warm, make yourself visible. Today, search and rescue leverages more technology than ever. Thermal drones, wildlife-trained SAR dogs, personal locator beacons, and satellites tracking distress signals. Still, gadgets have limits. Batteries die, signals drop, and high country can hide even thermal images. Next-generation tech, including machine learning on satellite images and DNA genealogy, is finally solving cases once thought cold. Wildlife attacks and hypothermia account for some disappearances, yet a proportion suggest human causes, staged crime scenes, items planted or moved, or evidence contradicting survivor stories. Speculation swirls, from Bigfoot to secret experiments, but most experts agree. Exposure, confusion, and, sometimes, tragic human misdeeds explain more than any legend. But statistics and headlines never tell the whole story for Alaska's indigenous peoples. Many missing persons are Alaska natives. Some areas lack even reliable place names on search maps. Barriers, language, trust, underfunded response can slow or derail searches. Indigenous guides bring ancestral, place-based wisdom to SAR operations, improving outcomes when they're respected as equal partners. Progress means supporting tribal search teams and funding culturally informed prevention. Simple steps save lives. Always tell someone your route. Carry a PLB, pack fire-starting gear, and extra layers. If you find clues or a lost person, mark the spot, call for help immediately, and preserve the scene. Communities, not just officials, support the search. Dalati would wow. Fau subvau, onanu wow, obmantenda mundad. Chanchu for bow. Even sharing safety info online helps save lives. In Alaska, loss is real, but so is hope. Technology, dedicated searchers, and sharing knowledge bring more people home each year. Support local SAR, learn the land, and help families find answers. Resources, reporting tips, and donation links in the video description.